Shalom Aleichem, everyone. A good tevach. We are continuing Hachseik's learning of the Pele Yoetz, day 46, in the chapter of Chalaim, which we will finish dreams today. And he writes, "B'frat b'Shabbos, especially on Shabbos, kfar kosu ha'poskim, the halachic authorities have taught us, shelo yitiru lis anois, elo lemisha nafsha aguma alav v'atainis oineg loy." On Shabbos, you're not allowed to fast. You have to enjoy yourself. There's pleasure on Shabbos. Unless fasting is going to be an einig, is going to be a pleasure for you. Which means that if you have a bad dream, chas v'chalila, if you need to fast on Shabbos, apparently you could. But if you're not really worried, and you don't want to fast, you lose nothing. So it's up to you, says the Pele Yoetz, if the dream is concerning of you, and you need to fast for such a thing on Shabbos, that's the only time that you could. And if you say, you know what, we learned the other day, the dreams are inconsequential, there's really nothing there, doesn't mean anything, I'm not worried. Aval, however, to pat yourself up, to exempt yourself without doing anything, says the Pele Yoetz, that's also not correct. You have to be suspicious and concerned that maybe HaKadosh Baruch Hu is showing mercy to you. He wants you to see maybe the things that are wrong that could be happening or coming your way, so you'll redeem yourself. If you don't get concerned at all about what you see in the bad dream, you deserve to be punished as a result. This is what I say, says the Pele Yoetz. Pele Yoetz is giving you an insight in the way he deals with his kehillah, his congregants, and the people that come to him when they have a bad dream. And he says, when a person says to me, I had a bad dream, says the Pele Yoetz, I tell them, Al tira, don't fear, ve'al tifcha, don't be afraid. Dreams mean absolutely nothing. They're all vanities and emptiness and shtus. Don't worry about it. Aval, however, it's not going to hurt you if you fast, or give some money to tzedakah, and you will redeem your nefesh, redeem your soul as a result, and then do a cheshbon and nefesh, introspect, and see what averes you might have that need tshuva, and do tshuva. So you can't just you don't take the dream so seriously, but you sent it for a reason. At least the bottom line is, at least the least that you can do is to do tshuva to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This is a good thing. It will help you every single day. Say the dream that I dreamed, why should I fear? What did the person who interpreted my dream, what did he teach me? So now I see in the dream, foreboding things are coming. Shani ma'ut, he said, in the future you're going to die. No, Zani I know that already. Chazal taught us, you have to do tshuva one day before you die. Do tshuva today, maybe you're going to die tomorrow. That is clearly the truth. But the dreams themselves, hevel, foolishness and emptiness, don't worry about it. So the fact that a person knows that one day we're going to die, we're going to die one day, we don't know when that is, and therefore just do tshuva today because maybe tomorrow is the last day. Nevertheless, if someone does come along and interpret your dreams, sometimes you should be lachush. You should actually pay attention to what they're saying. For example, if you're on your way to go someplace, traveling, either you're going in the caravan through the desert, you're going to go on the boat in the sea, and the interpreter says, "Ooh, that dream that you had last night, it's a sign that says you shouldn't go on the journey." You should listen to what he says and hold yourself back from going on that trip. And also, it's not a good idea to tell other people about dreams that you had that were not good. I'm sorry. If you dreamed about somebody else, a bad dream, do not tell them you had a bad dream about them. Especially in ish anu, if the person is a poor man. Hacholim that you dreamed about should take if yoimu. They'll say, the guy will say, oh, he just for his own good and his own benefit, he just wants to destroy me and the like. He wants to put me down. That's why he's saying these such dreams. So if you dream something negative about another person, don't say a word, says the Pele Yoetz. Better to do. Don't spend too much time or effort or energy trying to understand the pisrain, the interpretation of your dream. The more you try to understand, the more pain there's going to be. When you start digging into the dream, oh, why did I see that person? And why did this happen? And how come it was like this? And then why did that? Then suddenly you go, oh, I'm doomed. I'm in such big trouble. Don't put too much time and effort into understanding dreams. Rather, someone that goes innocently without trying to see into the future, he's the one who goes trusting in the Rebbeinu Shalom. Fortunate is the one who's fearing, constantly keeping track of his actions and doing tshuva properly without the advent of a dream that forced him. And a person should think to himself, man, it's just like grass. Just like grass is going to wither in the sun, so too a person is going to wither away from this world. Very likely that all the terrible things that are coming in the pipeline over here of this world, it could end up happening to me. And therefore, whatever I can do to do tshuva, do it. Good deeds. They're like a shield in front of all the devastating things that are coming in the world. Just do tshuva, says the Pele Yoetz. You don't need a dream to get you to do it. Just do tshuva every single day. Maybe it's the last day. Nobody ever knows. And therefore, through the tshuva and through coming back to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and being misakin your midos and your mitzvahs and yourself, that's the way you're going to be protected from the paronos, from the details of destruction that come in the world. Ve'im, cholam b'Shabbos. If a person had a bad dream on Shabbos, or any other day that you're not at the fast, for example, a Yom Tiv or Rosh Chodesh or the like, better not to worry and don't fast. It's Shabbos Kodesh. Don't worry about it. Everything is good. Rather accept upon yourself, I will fast, but 2 days during the week instead of now on Shabbos itself. And just like we have for the Ashkenazim on Yom Tiv, when the Kohanim do their Birchas Kohanim, there's special things that we say about having a bad dream. Hashem should make everything good. So if you find yourself in a minyan where there's going to be Birchas Kohanim, you should say those words while they're doing Birchas Kohanim to nullify your dream. You should also do the special prayer, I guess we'll call it, you can find in Sidurim. That is the nullification of a bad dream. Chazal teach us. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is your heart should be strong and dedicated to the Rebbeinu Shalom and trust in Hashem. Bli pachad v'anina, without any fear and mourning. Don't despair, says the Pele Yoetz. Whatever you had in a dream, it's really meaningless and it's nothing. Ayon, take it a little bit seriously. Just use it to motivate you to do tshuva, but don't tremble and don't walk around in fear. Hashem then will be your shield and your protection as a result of that. Now, if you have a bad dream tonight, Rahman al-Islam, do not take it seriously at all. It's only because we spoke about it and you learned about it and it was in your mind right now, bad dreams, and that's why it happened. In general, again, we're talking about it today, so for sure, today, tomorrow, whatever, don't worry, akihuzeh. Anyway, says the Pele Yoetz, don't worry. And if you do have such dreams, just use them to motivate you to do tshuva and come back to Hashem. All the best.